Hello, my lovely. So I am live. I'm like a minute late. Apologies. Today has been mad already. So Facebook says there is ability to comment. So those of you that are joining me live, please say hello. I am just going to put a post out in the group just in case people are on the group but they haven't refreshed because it might not show that I am live. And today we are going to be talking about acceptance. So, sorry, I can't multitask. Count 2 seconds. I am live. Refresh to see. Refresh to join. Okie dokie. Sorry, lovelies, I can't do two things at once. Right, I've been having a play with what we're going to do today, so I was a bit higgledy-piggledy. Right, I can see one of you watching. Hello, whoever you are. If you want to say hello, please do. Anything that I say that you think, yeah, you agree with, or you want to comment, please write in the comments. Anyone watching back on replay, I know some of you have been watching replay. Hashtag replay, let me know your thoughts. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Hello, Maria, sorry. Marie, gosh. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far with the homework. Some of you have been posting in the group. If you are feeling a little bit too vulnerable to post it in the group, by all means, send me a private message. And you can see my name here, so you can just click on it and send me a message, and send me your homework in a Facebook message, because I know I'm going to share a little bit about my story and something that happened to me last year that kind of like threw me into this journey of self-acceptance once and for all. Sometimes it's just a little bit too much. You feel too vulnerable to share it with a group of people that you might not know. But by all means, if you feel comfortable enough, and some of you have been already, post in the group with the action each day, and I tell you the action at the end of the session. So today is really about acceptance. So it's accepting all the bits about you that you really don't like. I think I'll go back to my journey. So some of you know me, and you will know me at different levels. So some of you will only know me online, some of you know me personally, some of you know me through the workshops I used to do physically. So there's lots of different people coming into this group and interacting. So I'll act as if you don't know anything at all. So I've always been a big girl. Sorry, I had to have a twang with it. I never used to like that term, ever. But I've been this size since I was like 11. I was this height and this size at 11, and I haven't really changed much. I might have slimmed down a little bit, got a little bit bigger, but on average I've stayed pretty much the same. They always say that you have a natural weight, so when you're most relaxed, you're most accepting of yourself, you will just naturally get to this weight that is just your natural state. And I suppose I'm there because this is the weight that's easiest for me to maintain. And you know, if I work out, I don't really change that much. If I diet, I don't really change that much. It kind of, this is it. And I'm not bothered enough that I feel like I need to go on a massive diet. I'm quite happy with how I am. However, this time last year, I was about to head to Jamaica for a month, and I was a little bit anxious about being in a bikini on a beach with all these rocking bodies for a whole month. So I did go, and I went for like some body wraps, you know, because they're supposed to lose inches. I mean, anyway, it's just fluid at the end of the day, isn't it? But I thought, you know, it might, in the lead up to this trip, it might make me feel a bit more confident. And anything you can do that makes you feel more confident is a really good thing to do. So it's good to be aware of what makes you feel good. And we're going to talk about sort of like wearing certain clothes and holding a posture, and we're going to do an exercise in a bit. So anyway, so I decided, right, I'm going to go and do these body wraps and stuff. So I went and researched, found this place, not that far away, went there. Hello, Claire, nice to see you. I'm just going for a little story about me last year and why I kind of really feel so passionate about this body confidence issue. Because so I decided to go for these body wraps in the lead up to a holiday last year, and I thought, yeah, you know what, it made me feel a little bit more confident in myself because I will have potentially lost a few inches and just feel a bit more together. Anyway, so I went. So I'm on this table. So any of you who've had a body wrap and stuff, you know, you're on this table, you're like nearly naked. I know, day 3 already, Claire, can you believe it? You're nearly naked and you're vulnerable, right? Because, you know, I was very body conscious. I spent my whole life being very, very body conscious. I was the dark, big girl that had to wear glasses, had bad skin, and just hair everywhere. Hair has been a plight of my life. So I had all these issues that I've carried from like 11 to last year. I was, 31? It's like 20 years of issues. I've been carrying them and dealing with them in certain ways and feeling more confident and being like, yeah, you know what, it's not that bad and I look nice, and it ebbs and flows. Anyway, so last year was kind of the peak experience for me because I'm on this bed with this woman that's about to do this thing to potentially make me lose inches. I'm pretty much naked. And she spent the whole hour telling me how fat I am, how I must just spend the whole time eating cheese and bread. And am I married? Because it's unlikely. And oh, what's he like? Oh, does he not have a very... I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship. Oh, so he doesn't want to marry you. Oh, I'm not even exaggerating, right? To the point where I was kind of feeling a bit like, this is a little bit surreal. Like, is this really happening? And I was texting a friend and I was like, I'm having this done, because she knew about it. And this is what's being said. And by the time I come out, this friend was pregnant, and I was very scared at the end that she was about to pop with this baby, because she was so angry about the things that I've been telling her. And I think I'd gone into shock mode, because I was like, I'm vulnerable here. I'm laying like practically naked on your table. You're supposed to be treating me, not judging me about how I look, not saying, oh, you should look like this, or you shouldn't do this, or whatever. I don't really give a shit what you think. But in that moment, I was really vulnerable, and it really upset me. But I went into shock mode. So when I go into shock mode, I go into shutdown. So I was texting her like, oh my God, like this is happening, a bit like it was happening to someone else. I come out of the session and she's texting me, are you still there? Ringing me, answer the phone. And she's like so angry. And she said, put me on the phone to the woman. I was like, oh, the woman's gone. And she's like, put me on the phone to the manager. I thought, I felt like she was my mum. So she went on the phone to the manager and had a lot off, and it all caused this issue anyway. The point of this long story was that in that moment, I felt my worst, because I felt like I'd gone out of my way to find someone to make me feel a bit better about myself. They had taken that power and totally abused it, shamed me, fat shamed me, made me feel bad about myself, made judgment on me which aren't true. And all of this because it's supposed to be an expected way that we're meant to look, right? So we're supposed to look a certain way, be a certain way, at a certain age, whatever. And that was like the pinnacle turning point in the 20 years of carrying all these issues, where I'd had ebbs and flows, where I had done things, changed things, felt more confident, felt more empowered as I am, and then had dips. So now we're a year later, pretty much to the day of that occasion. And it led into me doing a lot of work around body confidence. So following that experience with her, I did dip a little bit. It did shake my confidence. It did make me question who I am, what do I want to look like, etc. And I sat with it and I worked through it. And then I came out flying in a different direction. And I started posting images of myself in different positions. That sounds strange. I mean, in different places around the world, in different clothes, really making a point that you can be body confident and look like me, be my size, bigger, smaller, whatever the hell you look like. It doesn't matter. You can be body confident, and don't be shamed by someone that has so many issues of their own that they're just projecting it onto you. Because at the end of the day, when someone is judging you, they're feeling that way about themselves, and it's their shit. You don't need their shit. They can just take it back. But obviously when you have an occasion like that, it really shook me to the core, and it really made me question things and made me feel like shit. But I worked through it, and my way of working through it was to then go out there and make a point of being, well, yes, look at me. I am a size, 16, 18, depending on the clothes, 14 sometimes. It really does depend on the clothes. I love the fact my T-shirts have so corresponded with what I'm doing this week, because today is definitely about freedom. When you accept yourself, you totally get freedom. I really don't care. And I know I look nice in a bikini. I may not look like the expected look. I don't really know what that is anyway. It depends where you go. But even if you look like that model that everyone's supposed to look like, chances are you've still got insecurities about something. You might not like your feet, or you might have hairy legs and you can't get rid of it, or whatever the thing is. It's not worth letting it take away all your confidence, strip you of all your joy of life, not being able to enjoy the summer and really embrace it and have fun because you're so self-conscious. Because at the end of the day, who gives a shit? As long as you feel confident about your body, then it doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. And don't let other people's opinions affect how you feel, because their shit isn't yours. If you feel confident as you are right now, whatever size you are, however you look, then that's enough. You don't need to get the reinforcement from other people that you look good. And I'm even talking about your partner, because I have body confidence about myself. My other half is always like, oh, I need to lose weight, talking about himself. And I'm like, you need to just rock what you got. And he can't get it into his skull that that is how you can be. But once you feel like that, it's all good. So Today, I want you to think about the bits that you like about yourself, the bits that you not so like. We won't say hate, although I have titled it hate in the title, because I really want you to start shifting your focus. I've been saying this to some of you already. Start shifting your focus onto the bits about you that you really like, because when you focus more on them, then you'll see more of them. Then everyone else will see more of them. Because I think I mentioned this the other day, that when you look at someone, you may notice their shape, their size, their colour, their skin tone, their hair, whatever. But chances are, when you look at someone, the first thing that you see is the energy that they emit. It's not really about what they look like, as in what you could write down in description. It's about what they give out. And when you really rock it and you really feel confident within yourself, you give out such a powerful energy that, like, yeah, this is me. So what can anyone do but look at you and admire you? And that's where I want you to get to. I want you to feel so confident in yourself that you don't give a shit what anyone else thinks, and that it doesn't matter what other people say. So that if you have an experience like I had last year, you're not going to feel how I felt last year. You're going to feel how I would feel now if it happened. And I'd be like, right, one, lady, you need to go away because this isn't professional. And two, I don't care what you think, because I'm confident enough in myself. So today is all about accepting all of you, including the bits that you don't necessarily like so much, including the bits that you might want to change, because we all have those bits. Every human being on this planet, I'm sure, has bits about themselves that they would like to change. But it's whether or not they focus on that or they focus on the bits they like and run with them instead, because life is too short. And when you can just feel so content in yourself, you'll realise that you don't need to spend your time worrying or letting it stop you. I don't want any of you to go away this summer and think, oh, I can't wear this because... You can wear that because you look amazing in that, yeah? And part of it is dressing to your shape. So as I've got older and maybe filled out a little bit more, fashion's changed, right? And fashion now is not what it was when I was 11 and pretty much this size, where there wasn't that many options for anyone over maybe a size 10 or 12. There's so many options out there now. You might have to do a bit of searching. If some of you want some websites that I would suggest for clothes for plus size, we're talking anything 14 up really, then let me know and I'll send you them, because I found some neat little places to buy clothes that really suit my shape. And equally, if you're smaller, but there's still things about you don't like, it's just about working with what you've got. So say you are slim, but you really don't like your arms, but you've got great legs. Just get your legs out. Who is going to be looking at your arms if you've got your amazing legs out? No one. No one's going to be thinking, oh, but what are our arms like? They're just not going to. Trust me, they won't. If it's the other way around, you've got amazing arms, but you don't like your legs. Okay, then maybe just wear slightly longer bottoms and get your arms out. It's about realizing the bits of you that you really like and then accentuating them, and also dressing for your shape. So now I'm a big fan of these like high-waisted bikinis, because it just sucks me in a little bit at the bottom and it makes me feel like more sleek. So, and now they're very fashionable, you know, so even they're everywhere. It's not like just plus size clothing places that sell these. So it is really about finding things that work. I know one of the ladies yesterday was saying that she's got a bikini that has a little skirt with it because it makes her feel more confident. If that's your thing, do it. It really, don't feel like, oh, I'm not my perfect weight, size, body shape, whatever, so I can't wear a bikini or swimsuit, because there's something for everyone. And it is really about what you feel confident in, because what I felt confident in last summer is different to what I felt confident in this summer. So last summer I found this wicked bikini that was high-waisted but it had cuts out on the side, so it's like accentuating the bits I like and hiding the bits I'm not so fond of, and then nice bra top, and it's all black, right? This summer it's all neon green, neon pink, you know, animal print. I've gone all out there, to the point where last week when I was away, some lady came up to me at breakfast. She was like, I love your clothes, you're so colourful, I just love them. And I was like, thanks. See, this works, because I felt really happy in them and I felt confident in them, and I can see a shift in myself in the last year. So what are the areas about that you love? Remember to highlight those. What the areas about you that you don't so love, remember to write them down, and then think about ways that you can dress this summer that will make you feel confident. So accentuating the bits that you like and maybe slimming over the bits that you don't, to the point where by next summer you're going to be rocking it and not giving a damn anyway, because we know this happens. I've been there. So I want to do a little, this is going to look strange, right? I tested it out before it came on live. That's why I was a little bit late. I want to do the Wonder Woman with you. Because if you're having a moment of panic, say you're at the beach and you're like, oh my God, now I've got to go out in my bikini, and it's the first time you've been like bare naked in like a year because you've not been on holiday like I was last year, this is a really good stance to take, and you're not going to be able to see my head, so you're just going to have to listen to my voice. When you just need a bit of confidence, and I've got an affirmation for you to repeat. So if you're going to go out there in an outfit that you're not sure about, you feel a bit insecure about your body, you need a boost of confidence, I want you to do this. So you're going to stand up, you're going to put your hands on your hips. I'm going to do it, and like I said, you're going to lose my head in this process. So see my little freedom tee. So hands on hips. I want your back straight. Try not to flash you on bits. Back straight, feet on the ground, head up, facing forwards, shoulders back. And I want you to repeat, I am a goddess. I am a goddess. I am a goddess. And the more you do it, the more of a little wiggle you'll get on. And anytime that you need a bit of a confidence boost, just go and do that. Stand with so your upper body is like this, yeah? You probably couldn't see. So your head's up, your shoulders back, your feet firm, your legs straight, and you are doing the Wonder Woman. So like imagine the Wonder Woman, how she stands, because she's a strong, empowered woman, right? That's what you're going to be. And you're going to repeat, I am a goddess. I am a goddess. And say it however many times you need to say it until you start to feel it. Remember, we did the visualization yesterday of stepping into your goddess energy. So again, you can go and repeat that, relive that, really feel how it felt to have that goddess step into you and realize that that's inside of you. That's what I want you to do today. I want you to do the Wonder Woman. Every time you feel a little bit like self-conscious, a little bit like, ooh, I don't want to show this, show that, or I've got to wear this, whatever it is, do the Wonder Woman. I'm a goddess. The more you do it, the more you'll believe it, the stronger the sensation will be. However, that is not the action for today. So, like I've been saying, tomorrow is the last session. Can you believe it? I can't really, but you know, this week has gone crazy fast. So to be in with a chance to win a prize, I will announce the prize on Monday or Tuesday, give you all a chance to catch up over the weekend, because I know some of you are doing catch up with the videos and the homework and stuff. So you need to like and comment on every video, and they'll by the end of the week, and then take each action and then post the action in the group. Or like I said earlier, if you don't feel confident, post it in the group, send it to me in a message with the hashtag Facebook Challenge Day on whichever day it is. So today is day 3. So with the hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 3, I want you to write an affirmation about a body part that you are choosing to accept. So a body part that you don't feel that confident about right now, but you're choosing to change your thought process about it, change your mindset about it. I want you to write an affirmation about that. So for example, say it was, you don't like your bingo wings. I embrace the beauty of my arms. That's a simple affirmation. You're not saying nothing about your bingo wings. You're just saying you're going to embrace the beauty of your arms. So I want to see your affirmations in the group. Also, opening this weekend, I can't believe how quickly this year is going, is the Awaken Your Inner Goddess program. So I'll be going a little bit more info about that tomorrow. If you would like to know any more in the meantime, send me a message. Remember to feel free, because as soon as you accept yourself, your body, who you are, as you stand right now, not because you have to change, as you are right now, freedom comes. And I can promise you that, because I have lived through this process. And like I said, last year was a turning point for me. So right now can be a turning point for you. So like and comment on the video. Make sure you post your action in the group or send it to me privately. An affirmation about the body part that you're choosing to accept. Remember, an affirmation needs to be positive and is a statement that you repeat to yourself. So when we did the Wonder Woman, it is, I am a goddess. You are embracing that you are a goddess. Even if you don't really like 100% feel it in that moment, the more you repeat it, the more you'll feel it. So that's today's action. I will see you live again tomorrow for the last day, day 4. Can you believe that? I just can't. This week's gone so fast. At 10:30. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay. Make sure you follow the actions and the likes and comments on each video to be in with winning the prize. And like I say, if you've got any questions about anything, let me know. I will be around anyway. And be the Wonder Woman today. Embrace your freedom. Accept yourself, because as you are right now, you're rocking it. So go rock it. I'll see you tomorrow.